This is GSN.
Good day, I'm Nick Elegon, and ninjas stole my desk. Before we get to headlines, I have an announcement. Gear-Stik News will now air only every Friday in the evening. This allows more news to happen for me to give you my opinion on. And with that, on to your headlines. It's been about a week since the hit movie Avengers Age of Ultron was released. I have yet to see it. I know where my loyalties lie. But regardless, many thousands of people have seen it, and these people have opinions they had no qualms about expressing to the movie's director, Joss Whedon. Some of the choicest and level-headed opinions included, "Unblock me, I want to fight," "I hate you and your shitty sexist writing, heart emoticon," and my personal favorite, "Meet me in the pit, you dickhead." Shortly after the premiere of Age of Ultron, Whedon departed Twitter. There was some speculation that this was because of these vocal tweets, but Whedon has since denied it. Regardless of the issue people have with the film, or the reasons behind Whedon's departure, this whole event brings up a very important subject. That of our God's given right as human beings to yell obscenities at those who create things. Not only create things, but merely exist on this planet. It is each and every human's right to follow those that make them miserable and to remind that individual on a daily basis of how miserable they make you. Take me, for example. I despise Batman. He is a ninny of a character whose weakness is bullets. I hate the very existence of him. This is why I simultaneously follow 59 different accounts that may or may not be Batman. This is purely so I can continually shame them for their existence and wish them not to exist. For some, this might seem an unproductive waste of time, that my efforts could be better spent following things that I enjoy and don't loathe with every fiber of my being. Perhaps also a suggestion that if I did have a concern, to express it rationally and not wish death upon every iteration of the Caped Crusader that ever existed. To them I say, this is America. Our job is not to be rational. Our job is to loudly proclaim to each other, hey, I hate you, and you'd better damn well know it. Someone write a line you disagree with? Wish them to never work in the field of writing again. Don't think this character was portrayed properly? Don't bother doing an in-depth review of it, or even going so far as to create something yourself to show how it could be better. Scream at them for not strictly adhering to your own views and imagination. Wish them dead. Soon, viewers, soon we will have this medium to ourselves, and it will be truly free, a place where everyone is too terrified to express themselves for fear of reprisal, and then there'll be no disagreements whatsoever. And while we bask in that land of true freedom, everyone else will be having to suffer as they find a place to discuss like rational people and exchange ideas and viewpoints. Sounds like a flower-filled hellscape, if you ask me. And you did. News about upcoming movies continue to roll out. First up, a photo was released of the entire main cast list from the film Suicide Squad. As you can see from the picture, all your favorite characters are there, like this guy, and Kano, and Tia Dalma, and a ninja, and the protagonist from every modern Call of Duty game, and the girl from Lollipop Chainsaw, and a constipated Will Smith, and a ball of styrofoam, and, that guy. I, for one, cannot wait until each of these characters to get full and completely fleshed out so that we can care about them individually and that none of them ride out completely on pop culture name recognition. And speaking of movies that are absolutely not bloated with characters, the cast list of Captain America Civil War was announced. The movie pits Captain America against Iron Man in a fight over something. Other characters in the film have been revealed to be Black Widow, Winter Soldier, the Falcon, the Vision, Hawkeye, War Machine, Scarlet Witch, Ant-Man, Black Panther, Spider-Man, Agent 13, Crossbones, William Hurt, the Professor, and Mary Ann, with Martin Freeman. The movie is slated for release 1 year from now. And finally, there was a bit of a confrontation between CD Projekt Red and the digital vendor Green Man Gaming. On May 6th, the site Green Man Gaming listed prices for the upcoming game The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt for $20 less than whatever everyone else was charging. This took many people by surprise, but when word spread, CD Projekt Red claimed that Green Man Gaming was selling non-legitimate keys and asked people not to purchase them from the site. Green Man Gaming subsequently responded, saying that CD Projekt Red, quote, chose not to engage with a number of significant, reputable, and successful retailers, and that, quote, they instead focused on supporting their own platform, GOG. He went on to reveal that Green Man Gaming indirectly secured their own Witcher 3 keys to sell to their customers. It is extremely obvious to see how Green Man Gaming came to the conclusion of CD Projekt Red's storefront bias, since the game is only available on GOG.com, and the Xbox Store, and the PlayStation Store, and GameStop, and Walmart, and Uplay, and Best Buy, and Origin, and Amazon, and Target, and Steam. So clearly, only to those who present absolutely no competitive threat to GOG, and this was in no way some sort of childish attempt at retaliation for not getting a better deal from the developers. As of press time, the deal has since disappeared from the Green Man Gaming page, and it's back to its original price, seemingly ending this little rampage. And that's the news for this week. Do you have any news you might want to see? Tweet at me at Nick Elegon. I may or may not look into it, because that's freedom. See you again next Friday with new headlines and all opinion about them. And remember, news first, truth later. Geek on, and good luck.